railed against white liberals that were trying to use the black population for their own personal gain. And boy, was he right. And so you kind of look at, I mean, just look at one public polling poll, right? Where the question is, do you support defunding the police? Most black communities don't support defunding the police. Who supports defunding the police are like upper white liberals on the northeast side of New York. It's like there's this huge disconnect. And so, look, but if you look at an even more fundamental, deeper level of this, I think what is most interesting and most important is that like black culture in America is completely disconnected from white liberal metropolitan culture.
Guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So if you are new here, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So today I'm with amazing guest named
Afeso.
So guys, please, today we are reacting to
a student refuses to believe liberal lies.
Oh, this topic is going to be very, very interesting.
Very interesting. I'm anticipating.
Yes, that's true. So guys, please, let's watch this video together. Poof.
My name is Micah, and just a quick question. I get a lot of like flack and crap for being black and conservative. So like Malcolm X in the '60s said that black people are only used as a political football for white liberals. Yeah. What would you say that your best argument is to like disprove that fact and whatnot?
Well, I kind of agree with Malcolm X, if that's okay to say. I don't know if you're asking me to disprove that, but
no, like prove that it was true.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, thank you. Yeah. So just to understand, Malcolm X, kind of a mixed bag. Don't agree with everything he believed in, but Malcolm X was totally right on this. Malcolm X railed against white liberals that were trying to use the black population for their own personal gain. And boy, was he right. And so you kind of look at, I mean, just look at one public polling poll, right? Where the question is, do you support defunding the police? Most black communities don't support defunding the police. Who supports defunding the police are like upper white liberals on the northeast side of New York. It's like there's this huge disconnect. And so, look, but if you look at an even more fundamental, deeper level of this, I think what is most interesting and most important is that like black culture in America is completely disconnected from white liberal metropolitan culture. They're actually at the exact opposite. I mean, you could speak, and you might disagree, but at least my experience and the black conservatives I spend time with is that this like trans issue is the least popular in the black community of all the communities in the country. It's like it's the least popular, especially when it comes to like men. They're like, what? Are you kidding me? And yet it's being pushed by white liberals on a party where they're the most reliable voting demographic, right? And so, look, put simply is that I believe that white liberals running the entire apparatus have taken for granted the average black voter. They think it's just already baked in. And at the very least, it's like you have to compete for the vote, right? I mean, in black communities across the country, you have failing schools, rising crime, and deteriorating households, and the same political decisions keep on being made over and over again. So, yeah, I can help you unpack that further, I suppose, but it really kind of goes down to this, which is, what is the best for a human being regardless of color? The best for human beings is to be able to own property, get a fair education, have streets that aren't widespread with crime. These issues should not be controversial at all. It shouldn't be controversial to say that we want school choice, we want better schools, all these sorts of things. So happy to unpack that further. But let me just ask you a question. Being a black conservative, how does the black community treat you in that way?
So my barber, I get my haircut in Fayetteville, and every time I sit down in the chair, he's asking me all kinds of questions, and he gives me all these stats, and I don't even know if any of them are actually true, but he says them confidently enough to where they might be true. And I just have to sit there and take it. I don't know what exactly stats, to refute those with.
It's not your job.
So I mean, I just get, and all my uncles and everybody just rails on me. I've been called, Uncle Tom, every name in the book.
There's a great movie. I don't know if you've seen that movie.
I've seen.
Wow. This is so emotional. Like the guy was just saying his mind.
Let me just kind of encourage you though. You got to keep holding the line. You're not alone. There's a growing community of black conservatives across the country that are sick and tired of the one-stop shop monolithic thinking. The great Larry Elder, as I mentioned, Candace Owens, Brandon Tatum have been helping lead this charge. You are not alone. They want you to make you feel alone. And I just want to say we have your back 100%. So God bless you.
Wow. This is so emotional. Like the guy was just saying his mind, and I love the way Charlie encouraged him. You understand? No matter even if someone is trying to insult you or make you feel bad, you just have to know who you are, and don't look down on yourself because someone said something bad to you or something hurtful. You don't just have to look down on yourself.
Yeah, that's true.
Wow, this is so emotional. I'm feeling for him. Like, I felt pity. Like, huh?
You know, this black liberal lies has been something that has been eating most of the blacks in the Western world. People get to tell them things that you're not here, you're not part of this system. You know, they try to put some things in their mind that you are not supposed to be here. You know, when they see a white person rising and then they see a black person rising in the same office space, they get to tell you you're not supposed to be a part of this. You're not supposed to be working in this place. You're not fit. There was a video I watched online some time ago. Let me just paraphrase. It was talking about a man in an office who was doing well, but it was a black man, and then a white guy was also doing well. So the black man is a barrister, so he chose to come and buy shares in the company, and obviously, or rather fortunately for him, which was unfortunate for the company wanted to sell the greater number of the shares, over 55% of the share, and so the black man chose to buy the shares. When the black man bought the shares and the black man walked into the boardroom and stood, everybody was asking questions like, who gave you,
Amount of money.
how can you be here? Who told you you can be here? Who are you? Never knew he was a new CEO until the ex-CEO came to introduce that. Meet Mr. Susan, so is the new CEO. So point is that I like the fact that Charlie had to encourage him so that let him know that you're not alone in this struggle.
Yeah,
we're fighting for you. There's a system that will work for you. So if you have that in mind, that there's a system that can work for you, you can actually do better.
Yes.
Being color,
no matter your skin type. Yes.
God made them all.
Yeah, that's true. So guys, please comment below on any video you want us to react to. Comment, like this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and also share this video. Ngal Fashion Store, fashion makes sense.